You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
Hey, howdy, hey, partners. It's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm super excited because we're going to do a Toy Story ranking tier list once again, this time with Toy Story 3 through 4 characters. I didn't limit it to just toys. I actually put some human characters for fun. Why not? I would say Big Baby is a very great character. Not the best character, but definitely great. Better than good. Chunk, he is really, really awesome. I just really love his toy feature where he can switch his face from like happy to angry. I would say he is a really good character. I didn't love him as much as Big Baby, but he's definitely up there as a good character. Chatterphone, a really fun character. I would say good. I really like imitating Chatterphone. I've been here for years. They'll never break me. I think it's such a funny voice because you don't expect that coming from a little Chatterphone toy. But I thought that was a really fun character when Woody was interacting with, you want to get out of Sunnyside? Get rid of that monkey. Super funny. Prickle Pants, I am a huge fan. He is one of the best characters ever to be introduced for Toy Story 3. I really love his quotes and everything he says. And when he gets in character, he has that really, I like actors, so maybe that's part of why I think he's really amazing. Let's go to Sparks. Sparks is good. I didn't think Sparks was the best or the greatest, but I think that Sparks is still a fun character. Side villain, to Lotso's gang. So I would say good. Next is Ken. He is really, really fun. I would say great. Ken is pretty awesome. He's really funny. It's interesting because in the first half of Toy Story 3, he's kind of like Lotso's goon villain, but then yet he's really like Barbie's friend now and couples with Barbie, so then turns into a good guy. It's a really great character overall. Barbie, I would say, is good. Not my favorite character. A good character. She's really fun and she's really nice to the toys. And kind of, it's a really great supporting role, but I wouldn't consider her great or the best. Tour Guide Barbie, underrated in my opinion. A really, really good character. Really funny comedic relief in Toy Story 2. Bye-bye, bye-bye now. I really love the quotes. A really fun character, so definitely not up there, but fun. Next up, we have Chuckles, the clown, Lotso's original gang member, but he was a really nice guy. I would say he's really great. I think Chuckles is a fun character. I really like that he usually looks really grumpy, but in fact, he's a really awesome toy and helpful friend to the toys, to Bonnie's toys and Woody and Buzz and stuff. So I would say he's a great character, really thought out, and I really loved him in Toy Story 3. Dolly. Dolly is pretty good. She's the leader of Bonnie's room when we first meet her. And it's funny because later on it seems like Woody took that spot. And then Jessie. She's a good character. I don't dislike her, but also don't rank her higher than good. Bonnie. I think it's so funny to rank a human character. I don't think Bonnie's the best. I would say Bonnie is a good character. We definitely saw some things we didn't like with Bonnie, like, forgetting about Woody at the end of Toy Story 4, etc. But you know what? I don't think she's a terrible character. I think she's needed for the franchise. She was the next Andy, so to speak. So she's a good character in my opinion. All right, Buttercup. Buttercup is pretty funny. I would say Buttercup makes me laugh a little bit more than other characters here on this list. So I would say Buttercup is really great. Not the best, but a great character. Peas in the Pod. I will say I'm neutral on the Peas in the Pod. I don't know if that's like surprising for some people. I really think the Peas in the Pod are really funny and they're comedic, but I wouldn't say they're good. I think they're just really side characters that maybe I don't really have a real opinion on, so I can't really rank them higher than that. Next up is Twitch. I think Twitch is a great character. Kind of like the dialogue there in that dark scene when they were gambling in Toy Story 3 and he's going around the table saying, what do you think of the new recruits, and like toddler fodder. It's really funny. Like, I really like the voice and the lines that he says, and he's a really good like villain character. I think he's great. And the Bookworm. The Bookworm, I don't really have a real opinion on the Bookworm. I feel like he's just there, helping Lotso get the instruction manual or whatever. And he's just not a main character. He's just a very minor character. And I don't think he's terrible, but I also think he's kind of neutral for me. I don't really rank him higher than that. I don't think he's good, but I think he's cool. He's cool as a toy for sure. Lotso is terrible. Why did I rank Lotso terrible? Well, he tried to burn our friends. He was very evil, this pink bear who smells like strawberries and likes to hug. Until the end, like even when the toys saved him and they tried to help him, he still tried to burn the toys. So, I mean, some would argue, well, then that means he's the best because he made you feel something. And I agree. I think he's a really amazing villain in that way. But I don't want to rank him great because, or best. So he's going to be in terrible for his terrible character. Next character is the monkey. You want to get out of Sunnyside? Get rid of that monkey. I think he's good. I think it's a really fun scene fighting Buzz and everything and Woody when he was trying to, to let everybody know, hey, the toys are escaping. The monkey is a really fun character, so I would say good. Next up is Totoro from Toy Story 3, a very surprising character. I don't have strong opinions about Totoro. I think same thing, kind of just a background character. Not terrible, but also I don't have a higher opinion than, right below good. So for me, Totoro goes in no opinion. Next up, we're going to rank a human character, Andy. We have to rank him as the best. I mean, I don't know. Even though he gave away the toys to Bonnie at the end of Toy Story 3, he made you cry with that speech about Woody. A very sad, heartwarming, but heartbreaking scene. Andy giving the toys away to Bonnie. That's such an iconic movie scene. So he is the best. Next up, we have Ducky and Bunny. They're really funny people. I mean, I was cracking up in Toy Story 4. Their comments are great, but they were sometimes borderline irritating for me. Like there's moments where I'm like, ooh, they're kind of could be annoying if we keep going that route. So I'm going to put it good. They were great, but not great. You know what I mean? Like they were just really good at their characters for the movie. So, and I'm very biased here, but I love Duke Kaboom. Keanu Reeves did an incredible job with this character, giving a lot of feeling. And I just really think Duke Kaboom's the best. He's Canada's greatest stuntman, and he's good at failing, which makes him more funny that he's known for failing his jump with Rajan, getting him on Christmas or Boxing Day. And it was just so funny. I laugh for days after watching that movie scene. So yeah, anything Duke Kaboom, I think is the best. What is he doing? He's posing. Next up, Bo Peep. I ranked her in the Toy Story 1 to 2 tier list, and she changed a lot. So in Toy Story 4, when she finally came back and we saw her, where have you been? She really became this powerhouse of like, I'm in charge. I'm a lost toy, but I'm right. Kind of fighting with Woody about loyalty. And I don't know, there was just something about Bo Peep that made me not like her. She was just a little too pushy. But at the same time, like she's a good character. Without Bo Peep, we wouldn't really have, Woody following her along. So I would say she's a good character. I think she's needed. She's not my favorite, but definitely good. The sheep. This might be controversial for some, but Billy Goat and Gruff, they're not really my favorite. I think they're just there as part of Bo Peep's lamp. And I don't know, they kind of have a little attitude too. In Toy Story 4, when I saw them kind of interacting with the other toys, they just seem to have kind of like this little snobbish attitude, which kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't really like them. They didn't seem too nice or helpful in my opinion. So I would put them as, neutral, no opinion. So I don't dislike them as like terrible. I don't like them as a good level. So sorry, but the sheep are going to go there. Giggle McDimples, same thing. They're kind of like the sheep for me. Not terrible character, but definitely neutral for me. She was there as like comedic relief, a little fun, but it was one of those characters where I felt like they went a little too far. Like I think it was just a not needed character. I don't believe she's a terrible character by any means. So she's going to be there at no opinion. Benson. I don't like Benson. But I'm going to put neutral. I think Benson was needed for Gabby Gabby to have kind of like her own little goons. I'm not sure how to phrase this really. All right, next up we got Knifey or Karen Beverly. I would think it's a neutral character for me. I don't think it was terrible. I think it was really funny to see Knifey at the end appear with Forky, kind of like a possible love interest for Forky. It made me laugh, that last end credit scene for Toy Story 4. was really fun. So I would say it wasn't enough for me to say good, but definitely neutral for me. Forky is a tough one for me personally because kind of like Ducky and Bunny, there's times where I really, really love what's happening with the character, but then there's other times where I'm like, borderline annoying. But Forky is really, really funny. And overall, I really enjoyed like Forky Asks a Question, and I'm going to put Forky as great, which is probably controversial, but I thought Forky was overall great. And the performance, I love the voice acting for Forky, and he's just really funny, you know. I was made for soup, maybe chili, and then the trash. And he keeps throwing himself away. I just thought the whole thing was hilarious. All right, let's rate Andy's mom. She is Andy's mom. Come on, you gotta say that she is the best because she really took care of Andy's toys. Remember when Big Al was trying to steal Andy's Woody? She was there to say, not for sale. It's an old family toy. She protects the toys for Andy. So she's got to be the best for that. Next up is the random toys in Bonnie's room, kind of like Cherry and a bunch of like, you know, all those characters that are just extra, like Old Timer, etc. I really think they're neutral characters for me. I don't think they're good. I also don't think they're terrible. So they're going to go in the neutral, no opinion zone for me. All right, Bonnie's mom. She's really interesting because, I don't know, I've only seen her as very supportive. You know, she's always been good to Bonnie and helpful to Bonnie. So I would say with Bonnie here, Bonnie's mom, we're going to put her in. She's a good character. She really helps Bonnie a ton. All right, next up we have Bonnie's dad. I really don't have an opinion on Bonnie's dad. I know he stepped on Woody's head, squished his head, and he took the family on an RV road trip. My favorite scene at the end when Buttercup's like, Dad's totally going to jail. That was really funny. But yeah, I don't really have a real opinion about the dad. He just wasn't really, I guess, involved enough in the movie for me to make a real opinion. Next up, we have Molly, the bratty teenager. Fine, I'll donate toys to Sunnyside. Throws Barbie in a box. Poor Barbie. I just don't really have true feelings about that. She's going to go in the no opinion neutral zone for me. Kind of like Bonnie's dad, we don't really see Molly too much. So she's going to stay there for me. Next up is Stretch, a really cool character. I think Stretch is good. I didn't think Stretch was great or the best, but a really fun character, and I really enjoyed Stretch in a lot of the scenes with the Sunnyside toys. They're really fun. Trixie. I think Trixie is really great. This also might be kind of controversial for some people. I really love Trixie, kind of like a, you know, best friend of Rex and the rest of the gang. A very positive character. A little bit better than good for me because Trixie's really smart, and I think I value smart people or smart toys, and I really like that she's really good with computers and technology. So I really, really love that characteristic about Trixie. So Trixie will be ranked higher for me. And the last one to rank here is Gabby, our favorite villain turned good person. And there's some people who are like, she's not even a villain. Well, I would argue she was, because in the beginning of the movie, she only cared about her voice box and taking it out of Woody, ripping it out of him. She was very much a scary villain in the beginning. And then she turned later on good. Oh, I was a Banin for years and blah, blah, blah. Okay, we get your sob story. But to me, it doesn't make you great or the best. So I actually didn't like Gabby too much. And this one's hard for me because I don't think... There's part of me that wants to rank her terrible. I don't think she's a great villain. I don't think she's really good as a villain, in my opinion, because she's not. And then at the end of the day, she flip-flops. I don't know. I can't trust Gabby. I really can't trust her. I feel like even though she turned good at the end of the movie, how do we know she wouldn't be a villain again? I don't know. To me, she's not. She's more of a terrible character. I mean, I love these movies and I love the villains too, but I gotta say, if I'm gonna rank Gabby, she'll be terrible next to Lotso. Well, partners, let me know what you think about your character rankings in the comment section below. How would you rank these characters? I hope you enjoy this one. This template is public, like I said, so hopefully you can find it and do your own. And I had fun doing this for you all. So in the future, I'll do some more videos kind of like these if you enjoy these that I've made. But as always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me in this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure.
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. That might be.
You are a child's plaything.
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.